So, good evening, guys, or good afternoon. It's 4:45 p.m. Today is Wednesday, FOMC day, right? And September 20th. So, let's start. So, today is FOMC chair conference at 2:30. So, today we are neutral due to FOMC, favoring both sides, trade either between 8:30 to 11 or after 2:45. Okay, refer to the day trading guidelines from our website for FOMC. This is for members. Okay, so below levels, which is this levels, I gave it in Discord yesterday around 4:25 p.m. for today, coming into today or overnight, so either try to trade around this level or follow preferred sellers, preferred buyers route. There is no if else today. These are the levels for overnight and for today RTH price action, right? So here for NQ you can see these are the levels, right? And you can only basically try to trade around these levels. So for example, today this became high of the day, this became low of the day, right? Then 345, 305 to 60. You can check in your chart, either 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart, 2 minute chart. You can see how price played around this level or whether you could be able to take a trade right from these levels. Okay, so yes, 4400, 60, 64, pretty much this area became the low of the day, right? Yes, price went down after 4 o'clock, but till then, this area I would consider low of the day. Okay, and then 83, 98, 90, 96 and 07, which is became the high of the day, this became the low of the day, right? Price did not get here, so no need to discuss, right? But you can see it, while price was here, these areas became high and low of the day. Same thing goes for NQ, right? So see, that's why the levels are very powerful here. Okay, now let's go here. So idea is neutral, right? Favoring both sides, and either 8 to 11 trade, which is here to here, right? But look at this, ES was very tight range bound, right? So there is no trade in ES. But NQ, right, there was a trade right of the open, right here. It was a 50% probability. Why? Because there are multiple reasons actually, So first of all, today is FOMC, right? So we are looking at neutrality, correct? So price can rotate both ways before 2 p.m. correct? So here, or it can go one way, and after 2 p.m. it can go opposite, possible. So if you look at overnight price action, right? See, yesterday I said 344, this levels are important. So yesterday it came to our level in the overnight, and actually let's see here, 345 overnight, and today RTH, right? 345, correct? 83. Now look the beauty of these levels, right, which I gave it yesterday for overnight and RTH. Look, overnight this area became a support, correct? Now for ES, this 83, right, became a support. So now one of the level became a support, correct? Then now you are looking upwards. So you are looking at this price action. This is like before open view, right? So here you can see it's small balance, up thrust, another balance, up thrust, another balance, up thrust. So based on this situation, it is possible that price come down here, little balance, go to shoot here, maybe here, before even till 11 o'clock, and then come down, possible, and then go up or down. So you should be looking for long, either here or dream numbers. See, dream numbers are important today, that is what I said in Discord. So hold on. So I was talking, but I was on mute, so anyway, so I think I shared this, right, the important number, and I was like talking, but I forgot to unmute it, so this is important, right? So but now I have to repeat all the discussion, so the idea was, because of the way it came down, so like it sliced through this, like all this low, right, and this also. So technically it could have gone down here or here, okay? So that's why it's a 50-50% chance here, but it is exhausted here, okay? And the way it came down here and stop here, so I might be repeating these things. I don't know when I pause this video, so or if I'm not repeating, then it's good. So it closed right here, and with little tail. That's where I went long, okay? That is another reason, because ES. So if you look at ES was holding, see, it came down straight to yesterday's high. It gap up, straight came down there. Same time NQ was here, right? Both closed right here. That's why that's the long setup, okay? Another reason was ED. Internals where ED was plus 1400 or 1500 at that time, So it was very powerful. It was a strong bullish disconnect. See, bullish disconnect will happen when price comes here, for example, and if ED is positive, it's a bullish disconnect, right? But think about it. If it is 96 and if it comes to 92, 4 point down, which is like 1 or 2 minute job, do you think ED will go from 1500 to 0? No, most likely not. That means bullish disconnect will be there also. So you have to be ready to go long here also, So because of ES situation, AD situation, and this exhaustion, right, at least it will go back. Since the idea is FOMC before 2 p.m. price is not gonna go anywhere, at least it will bounce back up to this area and then decide, So that's the 50% probability in favor of buyers. Sellers probability is it could have stopped here and next candle go down, maybe here, maybe here. That's the risk you have to take, okay? So, and then you have to try again long here. So that's the long. I was initially targeting 408. The way price went through it, and ES was holding higher, I waited for this 420, right here, and build out here. Then we have to wait, right? So one trade is over FOMC. So now we have to wait till later on, like after 2 p.m. So, but then here when price pop back up here, right? See here it balanced it, buyers were holding it, then it sliced through it, then it popped back up. This could be a short, but I said don't do a short here, because price can technically range bound, because one down, one up, it can basically ping pong here. So until it shows us something else, you cannot do anything here. So we let go this short, okay? Then price went down, sliced through this low from here. Now we know these sellers are active from here, okay? Then it went to the second dream number and it basically held it here, right? So technically one person could have played here to here, here to here, scalp. But let's not talk about the scalp. Then price went higher, right? Then again it went higher, correct? And then look what happened. Made a high, another high, which is around 1046. So let's look at ES. See here, ES 1046. It was making lower high, right? But it was holding 96, but it was making lower high, right? So ES was a pain in the butt today, okay? But this suggests that if it fails, because a divergence, ES can go more time, go back down, try to go with a gap fill, and NQ will come down to here. That's the target, right? So one could have taken a trade after this down move, pop back up right here, which still comes with the risk. I wouldn't touch it. Then I want to see price taking out this area completely. So which it happened here, pop back up, again trying to go down. So at this point, right, it has to only go a few points down, but now it's too late to short here, right? But these things, when this pop-up happen, right, this is where you should go long, right here. Or if you are patient enough, then see here, went up, down, down, close, start here, trying to go down, that's where you short. Target this and you're done. Okay, and then officially no trading after that. ES you cannot trade because it was still holding here, right? So now I'm going to extend this area, make it bigger. Okay, so then later on ES comes to this gap fill area, right, like before 2 p.m. and then it bounced, right at the 2 p.m. right. So it got rejection from 44.98, which is our level, right here, right, during FOMC, and it tanked, right. So this is the sign that sellers want to take it downwards today. Okay, but we have to wait till Powell's speech. We don't know what's going to happen during Powell's speech. Price can technically reverse also. So we have to just note down the point that hey, NQ got rejection from dream number, right? Important level today. So during FOMC got rejection, went down, sliced through this, everything. Went all the way down to 292. This was a pending area for buyers yesterday. So we were watching it, okay? Then you can see here, price pop back up, right? We didn't do anything here, okay? Price pop back up, then went down. I said watch 322, which is this level, okay? So we didn't do anything here. Then it back up, came down, right? And here when Powell started talking, right, I said watch 322, 333, all these things. Here one could have gone long with the flow while Powell is talking, right here above this area, and quickly bail out here. Okay, that could be one setup. I'm not going to show it here, but that could have been one long going with the flow. Okay, now we have to watch. So now only thing is either it goes below 322, then you are ready for short, or it goes above this high completely, then 392 actually, that's the level in real time I gave it. That's the key. And the beauty of this thing is it touched AM 392 to the T. See here early in the morning I gave 392, around here, one way before. Okay, so we had a line there, then so it didn't go above it. So here it was a fail breakout. See here, this high went above it, cancel, went above it, came down, right, while Powell was talking, correct. Again tried it, right, came down. So first time I shorted it here. The moment it came down I shorted it at 372. I put my stop at like 3 point above it. I want to keep it tight because Powell speech, you don't know, it can poke higher, like go here and then come down, right. So I didn't wait it for a close actually. So I keep a too tight stop, 8 point stop during the speech, and damn thing stopped me out here, right, 380. And then I was saying in Discord that I'll be pissed if he stops me out and go down. I could have entered it right here the moment it went down, right, but I said, you know what, I will let it go. If price really wants to move, then it will break below this, then I will get in. I will look for short. Otherwise, if it goes above it, I will look for long. Okay, so anyway it stopped me out, and then it worked out, right. So anyway I missed this move. Then see, look at ES at that time, 238. See, it didn't even go above this, so it was a divergence also. Okay, so you have to make note of all these things. ES went below this gap fill area, right here, then sliced through it, correct. Now the idea is if it went through it and went above it, it has to hold above this. So when it came down here, trying to hold it, again hold it, then it sliced through it, right, which is around 246, here. Now sellers are in control, because not only this level, right, this is a Powell driven up move, speech driven, which it took out, correct? So now failed, this is original FOMC news, failed to take out this, failed. This is a Powell driven speech move, failed to take out also, right? So now sellers are in control officially below this area, right? So now you draw this thing here, okay, like this, and then 246. Yes, right, 83 is important, you know that, right? So here it bounced, here it sliced through it, and then it was holding it here. See that? In 5 minutes it is clear. Right here. See that? Tails, 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 tails. That's where I took a short. You know, around 305 or so. In ES, not in NQ. Okay. So NQ was right around 322. But the way NQ was like putting this tail, right? See, NQ can technically go all the way up to 344 one more time, then come down. ES wouldn't do that, all these things, no? So ES in terms of stop, it's easy to maintain compared to NQ because it moves fast. So I didn't take a trade here. One of the member took it at 322. I said, watch 322, you know. So there was not a single close above 322 here. See that? So he took the short here and he built out here somewhere, right? I waited it. I only took short in ES at that time. ES my target was 60. So ES I was holding it. Then, but I had a rectangle, this rectangle in my mind, you know. So when it went down, again back up, again went down. Here, see that? Again, here it didn't go above. Like a candle did not go into this area. See that? Only the tail. Then here, big candle came right at 308. See this candle, right? Now it's officially closed below this and this, and all this low, right? So now this area, similar to this area can become a resistance, right? So at what time it was? 308. 308. ES was 308. See that? Now you have two boxes here and here. Price slice through it, right? Now it pull back there. See that? Here you can take a short in ES. If you haven't taken this short, this was your short 78 level, which is this level, and this was the candle. This is the short right here in 5-minute chart. Okay. Same time you can take a short in NQ. Your risk is very low, you know, at this point. You know, it should not go above this, ideally, you know, this area. So low risk trade, and the idea was one of the level, right? That 180, 190, 260, right? So look at 260, it came, it sliced through it here after holding this, right? Now think about, not only after below this, it went through all of this, right? So now most likely it will go to 180, 190, right? This is our backup level also. See, preferred buyers slice through it. Now you can see, make a case for long also here, right? Preferred buyers area in the morning, but finally price gave up. Same thing in ES, right? Gave up. So now most likely it will go to backup buyers area. That's why 60 was my target. So NQ's backup buyers area was this. So most likely it will go here. There was another reason it will go here, which I shared in Discord at that time. See this, 100% of this balance falls right into 180, 179. See that? Coupled with backup buyers area, this is a most likely a target, and after that price will not go lower. But yeah, this is a closing move. You can consider this lower, but this would be the ideal target. Okay, so that's why. So now once it goes through it, right, now you are in this trade, in both of them, right? When ES reached 60, I bailed out. Same time NQ reached 200, 195 or so. This is where I took the profit. See, I don't look for complete target, you know. When it's close by, if one of the index gets to my level, I am out. You know, I don't look for this like extra 10 points. But if someone is holding, this is where the exit should be, you know. Now by looking at this, most likely price will be closing around in this area, but in this case it went lower, and ES also went lower. Okay, so that was the trade for today, you know. So there was a trade around 322 here at 380. If I would have, you know, get back in, or 372, which was my original short, see here, or short at 292, or there was a short right at 260. Remember, 260 is also our level to keep an eye on, right? If you look at it here, 260, right, 422, 345, right? So 260 went through it, up, you're seeing it holding it, short. See, whole idea is for these shorts is target is this, you know. Look at momentum by that time, completely down. Look at AD, completely going down, right? Trending down, 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 down. These are the signs it wants to go lower. ES was going down, down, down. So you can take a trade here also, you know. So there are a lot of opportunities, you know. You just need to know how price is moving, you know. Preferred buyers to preferred sellers to buyers. If it goes through it, it will most like. See, you need to know the target, where they are going after. After seeing this price action, if price couldn't go higher, now you know they are looking after this, right? So that's it, you know. So that's how it is. Once you know the target, the trading becomes easy because you know where it is going, you know. So, and that be all for today, you know. I'll see you tomorrow.